copywriting frameworks. Okay, now what are copywriting frameworks? We can also call them copywriting formulas. Yeah, what is a formula in mathematics? When they give us the formula to solve an equation, we know that for you to get an answer to that, you must use that formula. So in copywriting, this formula helps us to get the desired response we are expecting at the end of the copy, right? This because sometimes in equations, especially all these simultaneous equations in school, one question can take you up to a full page of exercise book to solve, from one letter to from one number leading to another and building another, all using the formula. But at the end of the day, no matter how many pages it takes, we always know that we are going to arrive at the accurate answer or the accurate figure that we are looking at. So that's the same way it is with copywriting formula or copywriting frameworks. All right. So here we have, although we have more than 9 copywriting frameworks or formulas, but for the essence of this class and not to overwhelm you with information, I'll be focusing on the main 3. To me, these are the main 3, right? So the first one we have here is the AIDA formula. What does it mean? Attention, interest, desire, and action, right? So what does this mean as a copywriter? First of all, you have to get people's attention, especially with your headline. That's why you see things like a catchy headline, make 250K in 1 week, and you stop scrolling and let me see what these people are talking about. How is that possible? That's them getting your attention, even if it wasn't true, right? But then the essence of it was to get your attention. So that's it. Or sometimes you might come across something like, my marriage almost spoiled because of my low sexual libido. As a man, if you are going, or even as a woman, if you're experiencing low sexual libido, you are definitely gonna stop on your tracks, because this is something that relates to you, and then it's meant to catch your attention, right? So that's the essence of the A, or the attention there. Your headline needs to grab attention, followed with a hook, but we go into all that later. Then interest. You have to get people interested in what you are saying, right? You have to get people interested in what you are saying. So after the headline, my marriage almost spoiled because of my low sexual libido, you can now continue. I couldn't believe that my wife of 23 years of marriage almost left me because of my recent low performance in the other room. This has been a problem I've been battling for some time, but I never knew it was going to cost me my marriage, right? So when you read something like this, you see yourself in the person's shoe, because it's very likely that people who are married and are experiencing low sexual libido, they experience something like this. It's either the wife is suspecting the man to be looking outside, or the man is suspecting the wife to be looking outside. That's, let's say, if the man is the person experiencing the problem, he will feel insecure, right? So he will be very cautious of his wife's activities, especially if it's a marriage with no trust. But then trust is very rare these days, right? So these are very common issues. Okay, but then your interest is there. You have been hooked already. You are reading. So what now later happened? You are looking. And then the person continued, but now I can safely relax because my marriage has been secured. All thanks to Dr. Edwin's sexual booster, or Dr. Edwin's sex booster, or Skill Money's sex booster, whatever it is. This has helped me save my marriage, and my wife is a lot more happier than she was before. Now, they can now continue. This too can be your own story if you get the sexual booster today. And then that's where your desire is already aroused. They have aroused that desire in you because people have problems but probably don't really know how to solve them, or people have problems but they don't know that there is a solution to it, or they have problems but they don't know that they have a problem. It is now meant for you as the copywriter to show them their problem and then raise their interest in it, build up their desire, and at the end of the day, you get them to do the last thing there, which is to take action. Because any copy without a call to action is basically just a story. Yeah, you have to tell people what to do after reading. So your call to action can now be click the learn more button below to order your own dose of Dr. Edwin's herbal mixture or whatever it is. Now, this is just a rough copy out of my head. But then when you understand what or the subsequent stuff that will be shared in this class by me and my co-tutor, which will be taking you guys also, then you should be able to come up with a better copy that works for your business or that works for whatever you need it for, right? You basically have that knowledge, that practical knowledge that will give you the desired outcome you're seeking, all right? So the next one there is the PAS formula. That is problem, agitate, then solution.